Good morning, folks. Chat window open here so I can see. Doug says, as you can tell by the thumbnail, he's still upstairs. Oh, okay. I had a terrible night. Up. Oh, way too many hours. Oh, I know, I forgot. I'll be right back. I forgot my decongestion. Okay, I'm back. Ugh, ugh. Hot coffee and swallowing a pill. They're bitter, bitter. Okay, let me get it happening here. So to start off, we've had a bad weekend here as far as deaths are concerned. Found a dead duck this morning, and I had to put 2 ducks down yesterday. And dog's still sleeping. I can hear him moving around out there. Big dog. I couldn't believe it. And I heard the geese losing it. I think somebody was getting raped. I think that's what was happening last night because she's got trauma. She had trauma on both sides of her head. Yesterday I had to put down Ducky, you know, the one that I got many messages about that somehow didn't get into the pen at night. I'm not 100%, folks. I'm painting. I'm doing major paint here. My bedroom is a mess. I almost slept under drop sheets the other night. I hope today I can get my bedroom done. But it's going to be a hot day, so my bedroom is going to be warm. They said it was going to be 30 degrees today. So that means my bedroom is going to get nice and warm. And that's the room I got to paint. And I got to paint it with a brush, the whole thing. There's not enough wall space for a roller. What is today? Oh, 29. Oh, then the rain returns. Rain returns tomorrow, folks. So 29 today. 28, 29, 28. It's going to be a warm day today. Oh, UV index 8. So that's microwave territory. Be careful if you're sitting outside drinking today. Oh, 8's good. It'll cook you. All right, I'm here. So that's what I've been doing this week. Painting. I hate painting. No. But it's kind of, oh, here comes the monkey. Doug. He knows I'm talking, eh? Treats. Look at that, eh? Dog. You come for treats? Oh, he did. Oh, dog. You came for treats, didn't you? Right? Oh, mosquitoes. Oh, man. So many mosquitoes, right? It's crazy, the mosquitoes, Doug. Because I've had the windows and doors open so much this week, the house is just full of mosquitoes. All right. What do we got, Doug? Oh, look at this. There are lots of them this year. Lots of mosquitoes, and the black flies are crazy. Thankfully, the black flies don't come into the house, even if the door is open. But the mosquitoes, no, they love the door open. They love the door open a lot. I couldn't figure out how they were getting into the house, getting me when I was sleeping. Keep pointing out because I had to take the locks off the windows so that I could paint around the locks on the window trims. And he says, "Look at the holes right there where the locks were." Oh, I went, "Oh yeah, that's how they're getting in." And I couldn't figure out how they were getting me at night. Nothing worse than getting woken up by mosquitoes buzzing around your ears. Hey, little dog. Doesn't bother Doug though. He feeds the mosquitoes. Right? You don't mind them feeding on you, do you? Right? Well, you're all happy this morning, eh? Because you're getting treats. The level of excitement right now, folks. Oh, Doug, you're such a user. You are. You're a big user. We got another bag of his jerk. And we have a bag. We have more bags. We got more dog treats here than you can shake a stick at. Right? I wonder what that's saying, you know, you got more dog treats than you can shake a stick at. I wonder what that's gonna, you know, show you got more than you can shake a stick at. And I'm like, okay, like, what's the limit of what you can shake a stick at? Some of the old sayings, you wonder. Well, I wonder. I wonder about silly things. Oh, Dougie. He's pretty attentive here, eh, folks? Yeah, so I'm leaving, folks, July the 5th for the big adventure. Hey, Doug? July the 5th. Hey, we're going down to look at a new location in a far off. I'm gonna do a video documentary. So I've been wrestling with my pivot head situation because I thought, oh, I'm gonna take the pivot heads with me, but then I thought I need a way to down. Oh, Doug, you're really into this today. I was trying to figure out a way of how to get the pivot heads onto this, okay? Because this got like 128 gig drive. So I thought I could store the videos on here because there's only 8 gigs here. So I was like, I got a way of transferring them. So I got the adapter to go from here to the Apple plug, okay? Which is this white wire. And it turns out that, you know, you gotta love Apple. Unless you got an app, you can't see it, okay? And it turns out there's no app. Well, there is. There's a unit called Air Pivot Head, and it had the ability to transmit to the phone to get your videos off your phone. But the problem is you need the app to run the Air Pivot Head. So I found an Air Pivot Head for $49 US. But the problem is the app does not exist. It is gone off the face of the earth. There is no longer, because Pivot Head, the little buggers, went out of business. They no longer exist. They're gone, which is really a shame. I don't believe that they, well, I sort of knew that they were sort of like destined to fail because they were like so screwed up in their marketing. They, I couldn't figure out how you could have such a good product, which I swear by them, even though they're no longer made. They failed at breaking into the point of view, you know, YouTube video category, and they work good. You know, they're way better than putting a GoPro to your forehead, but you know, but they failed. The company's no longer. It's history. It's toast. It's over. Their website, if you go to pivothead.com, it says domain expired. Log in if you're the owner. They still have some support domains up, but that's where I found out they can't get what I need. Anyway, so that's the deal. So, hey, Dougie. So we can't do pivot heads. Well, I don't know. It's like I only got 40 minutes, and 40 minutes and 8 gigs worth of camera time. Unless I bring a whole bunch of pivot heads with me, which I'm trying to travel light, really light, like really, really, really light. like one suitcase backpack thingamajig I have. It's a special traveling thing. It's just it's like a carry-on bag, but it's a pack sack. But it converts to a carry-on bag. So if you're not allowed to have a pack sack, you can turn it around and make it into a carry-on. And that's what I'm going to try to get away with because I'm only going to be on the ground, physically walking around for 6 days. This is going to be a fast trip, a lot of traveling. A lot of traveling. Oh man, I don't believe the amount of traveling I'm going to do and for the amount of little time I'm going to be there, Doug? It's just a little bit of time. So, what are the exact dates? Hang on. I leave here 2 o'clock on July the 5th, and I will get at my destination at, folks, get this, okay, this is like a long time. I leave Ottawa at 2 p.m. on July the 5th. And by the time I get to the location, because it's a 7.5 hour drive to get to it from the airport at the other end, I won't get to the place I'm looking at until roughly 10 o'clock the next day. 10 p.m. the next day. Hey, Doug? It's a long haul. It's a long haul. A long haul. But thankfully coming back is faster. It's coming back faster. It's I shave off almost, what is it? I almost shave off 10 hours coming back. It's 10 hours shorter trip coming back. But I have to go to another country and stay overnight in another country before I can fly into the country I'm going to. Oh. No more treats, Doug. That's a lot of treats. No. Time zones. I gotta go through 2 time zones. I'm gonna give you a hint. No, I can't give you a hint. I can't give you any hints. I can't. No hints. No hints on this yet. I gotta keep the suspense going. But I'm going to try to do videos, and hopefully I don't lose my phone. Might take the GoPro. I don't know yet. I gotta really travel light. Really light. I might do a GoPro. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Or I might take I could take a camera. It's just I don't know. It's hard. I got like I said. I got to keep the weight down as little as possible because I'm only allowed 18 pounds to carry on the plane. No, it's not New Zealand. I tell you right now, it's not New Zealand. It's not Australia. Okay, it's not that at all. You can see the paint. See the paint, folks, right there. The two-tone. There's the new stuff. There's the old stuff. I made the mistake. I bought satin, so my whole house is going to be flat instead of shiny walls. Oh, I mean, that was stupid. Didn't even realize it. But you can see in the video up there. I was doing emptying the roller out there. Oh. I can't tell you, even a guessed. One person actually guessed what I was going to do. They nailed it. Actually, nailed it. They nailed it exactly what I'm going to do. Actually, I was so blown away when I read it. I was like, "How do you know this?" It's like, she nailed it. Like absolutely. It's somebody out there. Put it this way, watching knows exactly what I'm doing. Now she doesn't know that she was right, but she was right. I'll let you know it was a she, not a transgender she, or he, she, or like that, Traveling blogger? No. No, I have no interest in being a traveling blogger. Too old. I got a dog. Got a 141-pound dog. A fan, actually Susan, sent me a link for a dog carrier, and I found it in Canada, and It's Doug's dog carrier is over $600 for a dog carrier for Dougie. Oh, George lost 3 ducks this weekend. A breeder and 2 Pekings. The Peking got died last night. I think she got raped. I heard it. I was up. I heard the geese losing it, and I was like, "Oh, the geese!" Thankfully, I'm not upstairs trying to sleep, and but I think the geese were losing it at the male that was raping her because her head's all was all you know reddish, looking like blood coagulating from being banged on. 3 dead ducks. It sucked yesterday. I had to give axe medicine yesterday, right off the bat. That's how I started my day yesterday. It was axe medicine. I hate that. That really it puts me in a bad mood all day. It screws me up. It screws me up a lot. Sort of makes you go whole hum. Anyways, I don't even want to talk about it. I hate thinking about it. And they're always so loud. You know. The thing is, Vicky, in males, we got Rico, Frank, one Drake, and Bentley. That's it for males. Like we got 4 freaking males and lots of females. It doesn't make any sense why they're so aggressive. Doesn't make any sense. Like that's not many males. Like that's like next to nothing. I wouldn't want to be breeding ducks because that's not enough males to be breeding. Well, you can't breed with Frank, but well, Juanita, I doubt if you'll be able to figure it out. Well, you might be. I don't know. I can't tell you even if you did. Even if you said exactly what I was going to be doing, I couldn't say. I gotta keep it quiet. Gotta keep it quiet. You don't want to jinx it. You know what I mean? Oh. Oh, man. It's like Keith and I have been painting, and the first day, I bet you I did 100 trips up and down the stairs. It felt like I did the stairmaster, dragging things upstairs, prepping. Folks, I hate painting. No idea how much I hate it. It's raining right now, Carol. It's raining and it's -7. It's raining and it's -7 right now. It's cold. It's gonna. They're saying it's gonna be snow today. That's what they're saying. Winter came back. Okay. Okay. I just had. It felt like a spider web in the back of my head. I'm thinking the painting. I stirred up every bug in this house. Well, Janie, I'm hoping to fit into it soon. I'll be into it probably. I can fit into it, but it's just not as comfortable. I gained a little bit of girth this winter because I had a bad winter. It'll be gone. Probably by the time I leave here this fall, I'll be back to normal. I'll be going to the Antarctic Space Station. Antarctic Space. Yeah, it's all Antarctic Science Station in the fall because it'll be summertime there. Go down and check out uh, the penguins, breeding penguins. I mean, that'll be just the right time to head down there. What does BBL stand for? I don't understand what a BBL is. A farmer there in Antarctica? That's it. We have more bugs right now. It is absolutely crazy. It's like because it was so cold here this spring, they didn't hatch, and it's like it's the amount of mosquitoes and black flies here right now is it's off the charts, off of the charts. See, I'm not very good with this short form stuff. I'm old school where like I actually have to say the whole thing out. I'm sorry, but now I know. Be back later. So I guess BRB would be right back. I can't do the short forms. I'm old school. Spell it out. Oh, George ain't going anywhere, Bobby. He was explaining what it is. Susie, are you old school? Write her out. I guess if you're translating there, and if you're translating and you're doing short forms, that wouldn't be much of a translator, would it? Goodbye, Vicky. You have to work nights. So where are you right now? If it's nights, Doug's good. He's right behind me. He's waiting out the treats. See, see, treats are right there. And he's laying right there going, oh, please. And there's the empty bag of treats. And he's like, oh, if I lay beside it long enough, does it fill up again? Oh, the dog. Oh, so you're 5 hours ahead right now, so you're going to go have a nap before you have to go work? Vicky, I get it. Yeah, you better get some sleep before you have to go in. I love Doug too, Carol. Doug's got serious hurt and shoulder problems. Serious. He's crippled. Crippled dog. He's not too good. You know, every day. He's running too much, so his shoulder is. He's in pain. Put it that way, folks. Every day is anti-inflammatory for him. So I'm surprised he came down this morning on his own because he was laying there on the bed looking pretty comfy. But the sun was baking on the bed, so he's probably getting hot. So his shoulder is gimped, George or Carol. I when I adopted him, he had that hurt shoulder, and it's gonna be he'll be gimped his whole life. Doug's working days are getting shorter. Put it that way. He'll probably get arthritis in his shoulder or something. That kind of thing will happen to him, and he'll be just an old, a big dog with a limp, with a $600 plus car, dog carrier on wheels. So it's on wheels. They do have little wheels, which I'm sort of questioning the wheels on it. I'm thinking because I can't unless they're pretty good now. I think they're probably cheap wheels, but according to the pictures, I don't know. I looked at them and I was like, they look like pretty cheap wheels for the airport. The only problem is that the airline, which I have to check on this, is the airline that connects through for me to get to where I'm going has a limit of 60 kilograms for live animals. So I have to check on that because Doug's over the 60 kilograms. I can't put him on a diet to lose that much weight, so. Good morning, Sylvia. Yeah, he's done pretty good considering his gimp, eh? I guess it's 136. I don't know. I didn't do the calculator. I just know that Doug's over 60. And I don't know if they include the carrier with that weight, or if it's the complete package can only be 60. Sorry, guys, folks, something's going on. All right, I'm back. Ducks were doing the predator quack. That's the only reason Doug moved that quick. Because normally, well, he doesn't move that quick. But it's strange. The ducks aren't going to the Magoon this morning, but the Canada geese are sitting in the Magoon right now. So I don't know what's going on, because if there was an otter there, the Canada geese wouldn't they wouldn't be in the water. So I don't know why the ducks this morning are not going to the Magoon. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I let the ducks out right away this morning. It's too hot to be in the pen. It's strange this morning. Like there's like I opened the pen up and they're just all sticking around the house in the yard. Oh, and I don't know why. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense. Canada geese are sitting in the water, and if there was something in the water, like an otter down there, the Canada geese wouldn't be sitting in the water, because, well, I already saw this twice now. When the otter's here, everybody stays out of the water. So I don't understand why the ducks this morning are not going down there. So, do otters attack from below? No, they try to get a cliff, George, and they cliff dive their prey. They're famous cliff divers, otters. They also fish off cliffs. So could be a coyote, could be a fox, but Doug's out there now, so nothing's gonna happen. As soon as the dog runs out there and barks, everything's gone. No, nobody's gonna stick around. Doug will walk around. He already went out there and did the tore the ground up. No, with his back legs and that woof woof with the So he's marking his territory. I just don't understand why they're not going to the water this morning. Makes no sense. Unless there's a snapping turtle. But let me see if I got any messages. People usually send me panic messages if there's something going on. We'll see if I got any messages here. No, nobody is sending me messages telling me there's an emergency. So, nothing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. No. So otters won't snap at ducks' feet under the water when they're on the cliff diving? Cliff diving? Yes, that's how they get them, George. They're aquatic mammals. They hunt in the water, George. They hunt fish. That's what they normally like to eat. Is fish, is what an otter normally eats. But they'll take a little duck, gosling, duckling. They're opportunistic predators, like all of them are. An easy meal, whatever is the easiest and less work. Let's do her up. So. But I don't understand why they're not going to the water. I thought about sitting outside this morning too, and then when I walked around the pen, after I picked up the dead duck, and then I had to go dispose of the dead duck, and then I got eaten alive by the bugs, I said I'm not sitting outside. Because I've even had to be spraying Doug with that magnolia spray so that he doesn't get eaten alive. It's more for the black flies. The mosquitoes, it doesn't really bother Doug. It's the black flies that go around his ears and his eyes. So. I wouldn't say I'm a marksman. I'd say I'm proficient with a firearm. I wouldn't say marksman. Marksman takes a lot of work. I haven't put that kind of work in years. So, but just say I'm proficient with a firearm. Put it this way: you don't want me shooting at you. It's not a good idea for the timeline of your life if you want it to continue. So, because the old marksman, that's pretty good stuff. Great distance type shooting. How they die? Usually when they get shot, they die. Usually when you shoot them, they're dead. Oh. Don't underestimate myself. I don't know. I'm not a marksman, but I'm proficient, Susie. Oh. But I haven't really done a lot of shooting because last year we didn't have the ducks here, so I didn't have to shoot a coyote last year. Nothing other than shotgun foxes out the window, but standing on the back roof. But I haven't done any like multiple. Well, enough shooting to piss my neighbor off. Because that usually sends them over the edge when I'm getting ready for coyote season. So this will be year 2 that I haven't got ready for coyote season because, well, they're not coming into the yard because of old Dougie. No. I hope too, Carol, it works out for great success. I got a positive feeling about this, folks. This adventure that I'm planning. I've got a really good feeling about it. It is a big deal. No. Selling the property. But after painting it, I'm sort of I'm getting sick of it. Like, oh man, I don't ever want to paint this place again. I guess you could say this is my final paint job that I'm going to do. Well, ducks. Well, he's outside right now protecting the ducks. Unpredictable unicorn lover with a limp. But I gave him his anti-inflammatory last night, so he'll get it again tonight. He's so stiff. He doesn't respond. He's so slow. He's brutal. He's in pain. He's like me when I get up in the morning. I'm stiff too. Both of us. Doug and I are getting old. We don't spring out of bed. Folks, I would love to sit here and chat, but I've got to. I got to get my day underway. I've got to get this. I have to get my bedroom painted today. I want it finished. Keith's coming tomorrow, and my plan is to start attacking downstairs tomorrow because I have pretty lofty plans of I want to get the paint and if things go right this week, I'm going to be steam cleaning next weekend all the rugs. That's my plan, is the big steam clean. So that's what I'm shooting for this week. So I'm hoping Keith can. It's iffy though on the Keith helper because he's got plans, he's got things he wants to do, and it's like, hey, are you available? And he's like, well, I got things to do, but so I'm hoping I can get him here all week, and that so that I can be steam cleaning. I really want to steam clean bad, and then it's onto my basement, clean the basement out, and wash her out and paint it and make it all look pretty kind of stuff. The old getting her ready to sell the property. Anyways, for the new what you call it, the new adventure in life. July the 5th, I leave, folks. Not very far away, Not very far away. Like, I'm looking here, July the 5th. My God, how many? 1, 2, 3. Not even 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, not even 4 weeks, folks. 3 weeks, 5 days. I'm out of here. Keith's gonna be taking care of everything. Whew. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go work. I gotta get things ready. So you have a great day. And hopefully the ducks will stop dying here. I don't understand what's going on, but I'm this is it's depressing crap. I can tell you that much, folks. Depressing. Not a big fan of dead ducks.